everyone, I'm Angel Wu. Welcome to Taiwan is my home. There are many youngsters recently opened up their business. Today our first group of guests, besides business, they are fulfilling a dream of ideal society. So they started a really small restaurant. These 4 youngsters hope to let Taiwanese consumers have a taste of veggie and wholesome meal, and not just like written, let everyone eat grass and grain. Vegetarian wholesome food is healthy and delicious. Hey Lily. Excuse me. Not even 4 30-years-old young men opens this shop. There's a leisurely morning. Not as usual, lazy young guys, they would make sure a day before everything are well prepared. Sometimes they need to prepare a lot that spend several hours. At relaxed moment, there's also coffee time. Then there would be many kinds of cut fresh fruits. However, these are all for their working spirit. This yellow one is chickpea. Grind this chickpea with our machine to real crumbs. Broken pieces of chickpeas with small cut of some veggies and fruits, mix them all, then pour in some cashew nut paste, also made their homemade paste. I can feel it so fresh, because in fact we are afraid in case we prepare too many after 2 days the taste will change. For the best taste, just make it on daily basis. This Italian tomato salad dressing is one of their house brand. In fact, he prepares everything because honestly I can't cook anything myself. Who Stella said is mine. Mine and Spencer started dating at the university. She majored in public relations. He took economy and Chinese after graduation from US to Taiwan. He said he wanted to continue learn Chinese, so say go to China or say Taiwan. Then he asked me if I want to go or not. I think we come to Taiwan would adapt faster. That was 5 years ago. Spencer was really brave. Mai laughed and said he actually don't know any Chinese name for the food. That time he actually don't know make the grocery shopping like adventure. But now we asked Spencer to show us a dish of veggie juice. One have stress then. Cranberry juice, berry juice, say it again, cranberry juice. Later we see it for ourselves then. It's okay for Spencer to talk in Chinese with the customer. Have to learn like this. They're stressed before the camera. One has cranberry juice and apple juice. I still need, because we don't use ice, I need a bit water. There's a funny name to this veggie juice full of berries. There's a lot of berries. But then now I need to take it up. That fruit is frozen, so the cold drink would be colder. With some fresh cabbages, the sweetness brings balance. The last is almond sauce. We made these things ourselves. But this is hard. Have to put in this food mixer about half to an hour. Only almond, no other things. Of course, don't mix any scent. Only a light of scent of almond, not too much. Almond have many calcium inside, good for your bones. Don't have sugar. No, of course not. Sweet taste with its beautiful color, all these natural veggies and fruits, so it's tasteful, not so greasy. Our apple juice is Mai's own recipe. She loves cooking since young. She showed her good skills in friend gatherings. 2 years ago, that time Spencer had a business idea, starting from hobbies, especially for everyone who wanted to introduce their innovations. The entire food concepts are trying to make the food next to its origin. The closer the better, minimize the processing, no additives, fresh from farm, try to consume the natural taste as soon as possible. We don't strongly force to eat our food. These veggies would cure you. No. We only hope people read the ingredients, understanding the material affect your body, the food that can give you benefit. Eat the whole food, no refined sugars, but still tasty. In this, not only health can expand to organic environmental. Ma, who first is just good at cooking, friends gathering, Sylvia persuaded her. Then Dad is sick. Then it happened quite sudden, then Dad left. Felt then we should seize our youth to do something different. Sylvia was the sales in a design company. After joining this group, then met Stella. Stella was Spencer's helper when he worked in English cram school, ever worked in a famous chain restaurant then. I was quite used to sales and of course I want to learn things. I think I can learn again, but I think my learning speed is slower and slower. Then I felt if I keep doing this, I'll be civil service. So the 4 youngsters started their business adventure. It's fun to know the whole procedure of commercial registration in Taiwan, registering name, find bank, lawyer, cashier. This whole process is tiring but fun, can make one learn a lot. Really used many times, but it's worth it because we can say, look, we can look around and say proudly, I made this, and mine too. Can see the whole menu and the food say I made these. So due to animal rights considerations, what mine made is a vegetarian menu. Vietnamese to make French bun that everyone's familiar of into vegetarian food needed a lot of effort. Actually in Vietnam, they actually use meat sauce and we want to make something like meat texture. So we use this walnut and this mushroom that we fried ourselves. The flavor come out, then we put some spices in it, for example, cinnamon. This is a handmade sauce too, brushing thickly on the whole wheat bun just roasted, and another cashew nut sauce can replace mayonnaise. Then put some cucumber slice with soy sauce marinated, roast into golden tofu and put on handmade Vietnamese kimchi generously, decorate on the sides with bits of sliced cabbages. Then many customers, if one have eaten the Vietnamese French bun, would have our tofu burger. Then these two things, we're trying to copy it at first, but then they say they actually like this tastes better. Like it's not just that shop is advertising. Combination of walnut mushroom sauce and tofu gives one the scent and satisfaction inferior to steak. Attracted many people. Few seats soon are full. Why does mommy washes the dishes? Because mommy have nowhere to sit. Talking about mommy, when we interviewed Sylvia, she's already pregnant 5 months already. Tummy under loose t-shirt is already quite big already, but limbs are still slim. Had to take what I've eaten into account more seriously, would be more careful about environment of my own. Then one won't be helpless when facing emergency problems, then don't know how to face it. She mentioned about her feelings upon facing her father's death. Frequently heard food scandal made everyone fear. The 4 youngsters hope to at least provide some balanced forces. I'm so happy to find this because there are lamb's quarters. It's imported from South America, but we wanted to use more local ingredient of Taiwan, so we're all excited to find this. Lamb's quarters that are gradually earned concern because of its nutritiousness. Mai cooked it with brown rice with wakame, the whole vegan kimchi, and the nutritious tempeh famous in vegetarian field of recently. It's all their efforts filtered in local. This is salad mixed. There is 8 kinds of raw vegetables in it, very nutritious and delicious too. These friends in our program, youngsters of financial profession, gave up high salary, opened business of healthy veggies. Looks like they'd keep developing more food produced. Would use their salad mix and their soba sprout. This is light food but full of volume and gathered many sincerity of making good food. We hope to let Taiwan manufacturer have more expedition space. It's easy to find products imported from America, but we discovered there are actually many cool shops doing their best to provide good stuff. This is a place that welcome friend gatherings. Pets are friends too. It's alright to let them in, but there's a dog today. Looking at the dog, Lily was quite intense. I can control Lily much, and normally people who would bring dogs out would be confident to control it. Sorry, Lily is out. It's okay, calm down. The small dog had big lungs, but no one's angry. The 4 said it's alright. Different singles together needed time to grind. They too ever worried the toughness of work would destroy their friendship then. Actually, at first there's a small book, then we think if everyone's feel not good anywhere or we say we should improve, then we'll write them down and then we see it every day when vacant. But actually don't really need it, then we say directly in person, hey, there's things not done stuff, but everyone went through quite fast. What's better, they have a great stress processor for me. Though they don't use egg and milk here, still they can make sweet pies. We use nuts and this oatmeal to make only. The food mixer comes out again, then grinded crumbs would be pressed into muds. This is pie skin, inside is made by Mai. Very hot. We use banana that's very mature, because then the cake would be sweeter. We don't use any refined sugar. We need the sweetness of matured banana. Then cashew nuts, dates, coconut oil, maple sugar. 5 minutes made soft and smooth. I want to make a small trick. I want to put about 2 out of 3 in the pie, then rest I'll turn it into chocolate. So Mai said if one is willing to make good ingredient, use efforts, nutrition of wholesome food does not conflict with the fun of making sweets. Banana chocolate paste need to be frozen 24 hours to shape. Tastes like ice cream, but after warm gradually tastes like mousse. The name is Dancing Banana Pie. Many bloggers say, oh, it really makes one want to dance after eating. Really delicious. Another sweet lover, Spencer, likes this one. Lemon cheese pie. Compared to the thickness of the banana pie, the fresh bit of sour is fascinating. But isn't cheese a dairy product? Oh, it's my dish made by nuts to make the wonderful texture again. I know there are many talented cooks outside. I hope to have them, invite them in to bring the vegan food to a higher level. Let Taiwanese taste it. So though busy from morning to night, their aim was clear. Hope to earn money to open a bigger space to let more people of the same ideal can do more. I think this shop is like a start of an energy to make us know more and more, gather more and more this part, people who have information about organic little farming. If I could earn big money, I'd buy a big land, put there, don't let people go in. That's my aim. At the same time, I wish to help more people about the health concept. The small shops don't just aim for small happiness for young people's business, though not big, but with big mission for their goal of their healthy food business. Welcome to Taiwan is my home. This new resident guest later is a youngster too, also do something with restaurant, but he had another identity, fashion designer. The two jobs seem to have no relations, but he said no matter if he is making styles for people or be agent in food industries, he learned the basics from his mother. So doing this work is the way how he miss his mom. When I'm young, would help mom. Maybe it's grocery buying or cooking. I often have interactions with my mom in the kitchen when young because wanting to eat what she cooks should teach me how to make the dishes of her taste. That time I don't feel I like cook, but just like to be with mom in the kitchen. Atai was an important helper of mother's. Now he is the one who commands. We use normal spiciness, normal spicy. This is our Thai fried vegetarian fried vermicelli. The basic is fish sauce, shell being removed, and we're using light soy sauce and sour sauce to fry it for Taiwanese vegetarian. But if you go to Thailand at Grand Hotel Restaurant, one of a small stand he can adjust with you, setting your own taste of chili and acidity. Even for the nuts can be eaten together, not just simply a plate of fried vermicelli. In serving, traditional Thai food should be followed by fresh veggies, chili powder, nuts mixed with veggies. Let people set their own taste. Atai from Thailand insists teamwork to serve the clients best. Presents authentic Thai dish. Atai, who looked young, don't only have the cook identity, he is a university teacher too. So you wipe it inside, then pull it. It feels like using the curler, but we use hands. Weekend morning in Shenzhen University, students of costume design is having a style designing lesson. The tighter you pull, the hair would be pulled more and more shinier. Then if we want to make her hair more airy, you should pull it up. Being teacher in such young age, all because of his skills, his mom gave him a big impact in his life. I was born in Thailand. When I was 4 to 5 years old, Daddy passed away. Then Mom worked hard for my sister and me. Till I was 10 years old, Mom found a job. This job required her to fly to Taiwan to make Thailand food as a Thai chef. As a Thai chef, Ben had to be with the kitchen oil, but the young and pretty Atai's mother didn't let herself oily and all that. She insists to be clean and good-looking before people, including herself and her 2 kids. For example, the other day, if we participate in the wedding, then me and my sister and my mom would fit first. What color, what texture should I wear? Do I coordinate well? And before this, with iron clothes worn the next day neatly, then hang it. Mom's insist of beauty led Atai had a different consideration to model boys. When filling the ideal university sheet, about 12 to 13 years ago, when going to university, I'd studied Shenzhen's costume styling department. Then my mom knew she didn't really support me, and because I stamped my own parent-teacher contact book from young, so I decide my things from young. So after having different opinion, Mom still let him walk out his way of his own decision. You can divide 2 parts. One, you can heat the end of her hair. One on the end. For how long? How long? Your hand can touch a bit. If you think it's hot already, you can take it off. And then there's this part. This part could be heated too. Before university graduation, Atai worked in a salon then, so accumulated good skills to share with the juniors of his mother school. Then put in your hand in like this, then stick the hair inside, blow until you think our hands are hot. We study costume. I was costume faculty from university to graduate. Shenzhen also, so my interest to styling doesn't lessen, and have chance to teach here. I'm happy too. Teacher like brothers, looking at students who learn hardworkingly would be more happy. Atai said in the process when he instructed students, he often recalled the image that his mother groomed herself neatly. I think of her much. I see the beautiful image of her. For example, her makeup, her hair, her look. I thought of her beauty. Thinking of it and the taste of her cooking skills. After his mother passed away, Atai was often in the kitchen, also for his fond of mom's cooking too. A set of his Thai cooking receipt. Then an old customer of Thai's had these tastes impressed by his skills brought him to food industry. His director of cooking studio, then there too don't have new teachers for long. Then in the conversation, knowing I can cook Thailand's cuisine too, so he brought me to try teaching from then on. I started that Thailand cuisine's teaching. He had abundant experience on how to teach fun and attractive, put on Thailand cuisine teaching, let bloggers love him. Then some publishers published for him. Even an expensive Thailand restaurant came, offer him agent work. Our restaurant region is, you have to invent new dishes. You have to take care of all the quality and taste. But here's the problem. Atai can cook and teach, but in the small home-style kitchen. Going to professional restaurant, this is the first time. At first would have suspicions by the chefs. For example, where am I from? Why is it me being their instructor? Or say, how can I persuade them? About 2 weeks to a month, try new dishes. Owner wants to try new dishes. Before and after trying 40 new dishes is what chefs never had, never heard and seen, but it's Thailand dishes. By the knowledge of Thailand cuisine, and besides improving the menus now, gave out 40 new dishes, at last won trust from boss and companions. Then you can cook the fish sauce too. Okay, can put in the plates now. The kitchen is really busy this afternoon because have to let the workers try new dishes. Before we do this, when making new dish, but today is old dishes already there. Then say if we have new members, or say new waiter or new owner, or say the new manager when they came, we have to make once for him to taste, let him understand. Under his adjustment, the Thailand cuisine of the restaurant is more and more closer to the realness of traditional Thailand cuisine. The dish tried today in the frequent orders, customer suggestions Atai would take into account when trying dishes, making the best adjustment. Say if the customer think the soup is too dense, can we add water? Would it affect the taste? Well, it can actually. If the customer had confidence towards mixing of curry, then basically we kitchen should know the condition of wetting water, then suggest to the customers how much water should we add, how much water to cook for how long. Atai isn't stubborn about the local Thai taste. Willing to communicate, he understands the best taste should meet the heart's needs of different customers. Later, you want their eggs not yet added, right? Yeah. I think this egg isn't half raw yet. You need to add it. Not half raw? The egg, not half raw yet. Cook our crab directly. The soup then should have the taste. Grill it first, then add water, steam and make it tame, then add our fried crab sauce. This is yellow curry. This, and there's two. There's the egg. Egg too, yes. And the chili paste, using the crab paste too. Yes, inside. Help me give out these. The dishes on the table tried today, there are dishes that meant special to him, like the fried curry crab. I miss this one. And this one is when we just came to Taiwan. Mom is invited to another family to have the New Year's Eve meal. It's about 20 years ago. Taiwanese weren't familiar with Thailand, so I think this should be an undeveloped country or something. Then mom is invited to make a dish at the meal. She made this fried crab curry. Then everyone had it, thought it is delicious, ate really happily. This one is my favorite. Then when mom took it out, looks gorgeous. Can see on her face, not like what people think. Thailand cuisine looks tiny, cold mixes, lots of vegetables, nor gorgeous ingredient. The dishes on the table had warm memories. In the kitchen with mom is a happy memory. Then when she passed away, want to find these back, you have to go in the kitchen often, then you discover happiness. Though mother passed away for long, he is not lonely in Taiwan because he took down the good skills of his mother, the determination to pursue beauty. A long time already, many people fear youngsters would be depressed by life pressure. But today we've seen there are many lively youngsters in Taiwan who opened up their era. Thank you for watching. See you next time.